कदम आगे फिर दो कदम पीछे।
हेल्थ और टेस्ट की लड़ाई में अब आप रहिए 2 कदम आगे विद फिलिप्स एयर फ्रायर। इसकी ट्विन टर्बो स्टार टेक्नोलॉजी कुक्स विद अप टू 90% लेस फैट। There's always a way to make life better. Innovation and you. Philips.
That was a lovely conversation with Vicky. My God, that dish looks so delicious. I mean, you must give it to these chefs, right? They are literally like artists of gastronomy. They pick up ingredients from just around your kitchen and create incredible dishes. And that was a challenge which we had this time. When we went out and spoke to these chefs that, hey guys, I know World on a Plate, we've spent so much time doing research and creating such great dishes from kitchens, but how do consumers cook in their homes and still have fun cooking and experience greatness, which you guys are going to pass on to them? And Vicky, you nailed it, man. I love you for it, and thank you for being kind and being part of this beautiful event. And it was really respect you. I look forward to catch up with you soon. Going ahead, we've just started Sunday. People who just logged on, I know, just heard about it. Promise you've missed a lot, and you must feel bad about it. Trust me. But never late. Never too late for something like this, because this Sunday it is power packed. It is celebrity packed. We just had Vicky finish his masterclass and conversation. We have Ranveer Brar, we have Colibri Jimenez from Mexico. We also have a very special guest who's going to join us in conversation, which I'm going to tell you in my next catch up, or maybe I might just keep it very a mystery, so that you guys are logged on. World on a Plate goes live for charity. We have restaurants from the top 3 cities, Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, putting up their best food forward. We all want to celebrate food. We've really missed it, during this pandemic. The reason is today. Let's go order. Let's give these chefs what they want. They create these beautiful signature dishes for you. Go and order for them. Go and order for yourself, because you never know that these kind of dishes you might not find on the normal menu. So the restaurants are doing their bit. Next up, another special man. World on a Plate season 4 Mumbai, was very special. Like I said, we had the godfather of modern cooking, Marco Pierre White, headlining with us. And this man was again behind the scenes helping him out. He is the executive chef of the St. Regis Mumbai. Pulled off a spectacular dinner with Marco Pure White. And all kudos to this man, Paul Kinney, who's going to do the next masterclass with us. You know, like, it's amazing how the whole industry has come together for this cause, and it's the cause of charity for the World Hunger Warriors. I'm going to literally try pronouncing this dish because it's from Yuka, one of my favorite Japanese restaurants. But as you know, all Japanese dishes are tongue twisters. And if I could get it wrong, please forgive me, Paul. And I'm sure my audience have been forgiving me for all the mistakes I've made, but you know, I'm gonna try it. It's prawn okonomiyaki. I hope I got it right. But however, guys, go and cook. Have a good one. Make sure you feed your friends and your beautiful little ones, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Hi, good evening. My name is Chef Paul Kinney and I'm the Director of Culinary at the St. Regis in Mumbai. I have a total about 28 years of experience, and I started way back in 1992 at the Taj Mahal Hotel Mumbai. Then after that I worked for a lot of restaurants and hotels, and I've been associated with the St. Regis Mumbai for the past 2 years, and before at the Palladium Hotel where I opened a restaurant called Yuka. Today I'm going to make a very special dish from that restaurant, and it's called Chef Paul's Okonomiyaki, which is basically a prawn okonomiyaki. So we're going to start making the batter for the okonomiyaki. We need tempura flour. Then we're going to add in the baking powder, 1 gram. Add in 3 grams of salt. And we need 4 eggs, so I'm just going to lightly whisk the eggs so that it becomes a little easier for the batter to mix. Once this is done, I add the eggs and the dashi, and then we continue to mix it till we get a smooth batter. Just make sure that you're not mixing it too long. You don't want the gluten in the flour to form, so that then the okonomiyaki might become a little bit stretchy. Just mix it lightly until it's smooth. If we have a mixture ready, we're going to start with the second process of the okonomiyaki batter. For that I have cabbage, I have deshelled, deveined and boiled prawns, I have sliced scallions, I have pink ginger, and I have tanuki, which are basically tempura flakes, and I have some salt. So we start with the second process. For that I am going to add some salt into the cabbage mixture and mix it well. This is a very important step and a process in making okonomiyaki. We want the okonomiyaki to be nice and crunchy. So we are going to remove all the excess water that we have from the cabbage here. So mix in the salt and leave the cabbage aside for some time. And then we just making sure you remove all the excess water, and we can reuse this water back into the batter to check the consistency, just to make sure it's just the right okonomiyaki consistency. And now I'm going to mix the cabbage into the batter. And then I'm going to add in the boiled shrimps. We're going to add in the scallions. The scallions give a nice flavor and a nice crunch to the whole dish. And this is pickled ginger or pink ginger, which is typically used as an accompaniment to your sushi. I'm going to mix this well. Just going to ensure that I don't work the batter too much. As I said earlier, I don't want the gluten in form so that it becomes stretchy. Now that we have our okonomiyaki mixture ready, we're going to proceed and make the homemade okonomiyaki sauce. For that, we're going to mix in ketchup, add in molasses, soy sauce, add in some Worcestershire sauce, and lastly add in the honey. We ensure we're going to mix it very well till it forms a nice emulsion. And it's got a whole lot of sweet, sour, salty flavor. And we're going to store it in a squeezy bottle so we can garnish our okonomiyaki. Okay, now we have a mixture ready for our okonomiyaki. The last step is to add in the danugi or the tempura flakes. The reason we are adding in this last is so that the crunch in the batter remains. Now we have a preheated pan. We're going to add in some oil. And spoon the batter slowly. Okay, we just level the batter so that it gets a nice shape. Also the sides you're going to just tuck them inside so you get a nice round natural shape. Add in a little bit more of oil. And wait for it to get a nice golden brown color. Once it's done on one side, we're going to flip the other side and cook it. And so cook it on a slow flame so that the prawns get nice and cooked but not overdone at the same time, and you get a nice golden brown color. It should take about 2 minutes on either sides to do it. Now there are two types of okonomiyaki which are generally found in Japan. As we all know, okonomiyaki is a very famous street food from Japan. There are two versions, one from the north side and one from the south side. This one is from the north, which is typically done like a pancake. The one from the south is where we start with the batter and we don't mix the vegetables into the batter. It's done more in the shape of a cake. But the other things generally more or less remain the same for both of them. Now our pancake is cooked evenly on both the sides. Now we're going to do the important step of brushing the sauce onto it. This is our homemade okonomiyaki sauce. We just put a little bit of the sauce and then kind of brush it nicely. This is done so that the sauce kind of gets a nice glaze. And then we start plating it. And then we start putting the QP mayo. Put generous drizzles of the sauce. And then we garnish it with shredded nori or seaweed. Evenly, much like you do on a pizza. And garnish with bonito flakes. This is an important ingredient into the dish. Also, it gives a nice salty, fishy flavor to it. Be generous in putting it. Very thinly sliced tuna slices. Also, the fun part is you see them moving onto the dish. A lot of the times our guests think it's something alive, but fear not. It's just a garnish. And this is Chef Paul's okonomiyaki, one of our favorite dishes from Yucca. Bon appetit.
एक कदम आगे फिर दो कदम पीछे।
हेल्थ और टेस्ट की लड़ाई में अब आप रहिए 2 कदम आगे विद फिलिप्स एयर फ्रायर। इसकी ट्विन टर्बो स्टार टेक्नोलॉजी कुक्स विद अप टू 90% लेस फैट। There's always a way to make life better. Innovation and you. Philips.